right. Good evening, Houston. Thanks so much for being here at tonight's Community Development Block Grant Mitigation Advisory Committee meeting. I'm Kenya Williams with Houston Public Works, and I'm excited to connect with you all. Tonight, we're diving into some powerful updates on flood mitigation projects that are designed to protect our neighborhoods and keep our families safe. These projects are fueled by grant funding aimed at making a real difference in our community, and your voice matters. We want to hear your thoughts, answer your questions, and work together to build a stronger, more resilient Houston. Let's dive into the Community Development Block Grant Mitigation, what it means, the important requirements, and the latest updates on projects making a real impact in our neighborhoods. Before we jump in, we kindly ask you hold all your questions until the end of the presentation. We want to make sure you get all the info you need, and many of your questions might be answered along the way. Plus, saving your questions for the Q&A means we can keep flowing smoothly. Don't worry, we've reserved plenty of time at the end for you to get the answers you're looking for. Thanks so much for your cooperation. Now let's get started. Let's talk about how Houston is gearing up to protect our neighborhoods from flooding and severe weather. It all starts with the needs assessment in our hazard mitigation plan, where we pinpoint the risks facing our city. Using that, we created the Community Development Block Grant Mitigation Action Plan, our roadmap to keeping homes, streets, and families safe. Houston Public Works and Housing and Community Development joined forces to launch real projects that meet our community's needs. With HUD's approval and funding secured through 2033, we're already hard at work making Houston stronger and more resilient. Together, we're building a safer future for every Houstonian. In Houston, building a safer city takes teamwork. Housing and Community Development, Houston Public Works, and the Mayor's Office are joining forces to bring real solutions to our neighborhoods. Housing and Community Development leads the way, managing grants and keeping things on track, while Public Works gets boots on the ground, delivering vital projects that meet top standards. This partnership is a promise to you, protecting our communities, upgrading infrastructure, and building a stronger, more resilient Houston for all of us. As an advisory committee member, you are a vital link between these projects and the communities they serve. Your voice shapes the future and ensures our work truly reflects local needs. With your feedback, we build trust and transparency, key to every successful project. Let's make sure voices count and every Houston neighborhood thrives. Now let's dive into these projects. Great news for District K. Cambridge Village Park and Ramblewood are moving into the design phase of a major drainage upgrade, adding 24 acre-feet of detention to better manage stormwater. This project will boost storm sewer capacity on Lotus, Buxley, Woodmont, and Brookston streets and create a new detention right in Cambridge Village Park. Plus, the park itself will get exciting upgrades and stay open for everyone to enjoy, better than ever. Before construction kickoff, Houston Public Works will host a virtual meeting to help you prepare. So stay tuned at engagehouston.org for details. Construction starts this fall. Before then, Houston Public Works will host a virtual meeting to help you prepare. We're committed to keeping you informed every step of the way. Big news for District B. We're improving drainage and ditch regrading and culvert upgrades. No storm sewer pipes needed. Roadways will get fresh milling and overlaid, plus driveway and sidewalk repairs where we can. The project includes new trunk lines on Gregg, Lynn, Ralston, and Russell streets, plus above-ground detention on Lynn and Gregg, and a detention pond on Russell. Houston's drainage is getting smarter and stronger. Here's what you can expect moving forward. Once this project moves into the construction phase in spring of 2026, Houston Public Works will host a virtual community meeting to help you get ready for what's ahead. We're here to keep you informed and prepared every step of the way. Great news for District H. Major stormwater improvements are coming your way. We're regrading ditches, upgrading driveway culverts, and resurfacing roads to better manage flooding and boost infrastructure. New stormwater lines will be installed along Carby, Hopper, Breecrest, Mitchell, and Castledale, connecting to Harris County system through 10 outfalls. This project supports a larger effort to enhance drainage and add detention basins for Halls Bayou, helping Melrose Park Section 2 become safer and more resilient. Construction starts summer of 2028. Before then, Houston Public Works will host a virtual meeting to help you prepare. We'll keep you informed every step of the way. Big news for District K. Braes Oaks is getting a major upgrade to cut flood risk and keep our community moving. Construction on a new stormwater detention basin by the Fondren Diversion Channel is nearly 90% done and on track for completion this summer. This project supports City Council and HUD's plan for recovery and resilience, building a stronger, safer Braes Oaks for everyone. Here's what you can expect moving forward. Project completion in summer of 2025. Big upgrades coming to District C. We're building a new storm trunk system to divert floodwaters from Turkey Gully to White Oak Bayou, reducing flood risks. Plus, expect improved drainage, rebuilt roads, new sidewalks, and upgraded water and wastewater lines, boosting safety and infrastructure for the whole community. A stronger, safer District C is on the way. Here's what's next. Construction starts fall of 2026. Before then, Houston Public Works will host a virtual meeting to help you prepare for construction. We'll keep you informed every step of the way. Want to learn more or catch up on what you missed? Head over to engagehouston.org. You can dive into project details and listen to the full meeting recording whenever it works for you. Just scroll down to the CDBG-MIT panel. There you'll find everything you need, including these projects and more ways to get involved. Your voice matters, and we'd love for you to stay informed and engaged. Each project page is packed with helpful info like key project details, a map of the area it impacts, and most importantly, why it matters to you and your community. We're always here for you. Got questions or concerns during the project? No worries, we've got your back. Need help fast? Just call 311 anytime. Prefer email? Reach out to us directly at engage@houstontx.gov. We love hearing from you. Your feedback keeps us moving in the right direction. So let's stay connected. Before we wrap up, a big thank you. Let's take a moment to show some love to the incredible individuals and teams who made tonight possible. A huge thank you to Districts B, C, H, and K for their unwavering support. They make a difference every day. Shout out to Houston, to Housing and Community Development, and our dedicated project teams for their hard work and commitment to improving our community. And let's not forget our amazing public engagement team for making this meeting seamless and engaging. But most importantly, thank you. Your time and attention and participation mean the world to us. Now, we have one small favor. Spread the word. Share what you've learned with your friends and neighbors, and keep our community informed and empowered. It's Q&A time. One of the best parts about being here tonight, you get exclusive real-time answers from our incredible project teams. This is your moment to ask, clarify, and get the details straight from the experts. So don't be shy, fire away. And to lead us through this interactive session, I'm thrilled to introduce someone who knows how to keep the conversation flowing, Ryan Prillman from our outstanding public engagement team. Take it away, Ryan.
Thank you, Kenya. Greetings, everyone. I'm Ryan Prillman with Houston Public Works. Thank you for joining us tonight for the virtual meeting in regards to the CDBG mitigation projects. Welcome to the Q&A session. This is your opportunity to connect with our team, ask questions, and share your thoughts about this project or these projects. Your input is incredibly valuable, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Submitting a question is simple. Just follow these steps. Click the Q&A icon on the right-hand side of your screen. It looks like a speech bubble with a question mark. Type in your question into the text box and hit send. You can submit questions anonymously, but we encourage you to include your name and email, especially if your question may need follow-up. While we wait for your questions to come in, just a quick reminder, tonight's Q&A isn't the end of the conversation. If you think of something later, feel free to visit us at engagehouston.org. With that being said, let's get started. All right. And just as a reminder, this is the beginning of our Q&A session, and we have our project team here to answer any questions you may have to the attendees here tonight. All right, I have a question here. What benefits will residents see once the projects are completed? What benefits will the residents see once the projects are completed? Anyone from our project team want to answer that one?
I'll take that one. This is Tanu. Thank you, Ryan. The benefits that you're going to see from the flood mitigation program is basically flood mitigation. You're going to see less ponding, less flooding on the streets, and in some cases, there will be mitigation of structural flooding as well. So these projects are aimed at providing a better drainage system and a more resilient Houston. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Okay, let's see. Any more questions from the attendees here? This is your opportunity. We provided to discuss with the project team any questions you might have. Right.
Ryan, I'm seeing a question here. Will this presentation be available online after the meeting?
Yes, this presentation will be available at engagehouston.org, and we'll post it to the project page. If you want to visit engagehouston.org, you can create an account. Once registered, you can post comments, ask questions, and subscribe to any of the project pages. Then you'll receive timely email notifications with updates and opportunities to provide feedback. So yes, thank you. Right. Let's see. So got another question. How is this project being funded? So how is this project being funded? That's the question.
Lucy or somebody from the finance want to take that?
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Tanu. Sure. So there is CDBG-DR funding for the Rayburn Glen project and the Cambridge Village multi-use detention project. That's funding from HUD, Housing and Urban Development, and it's for disaster recovery. It's block grant funding that comes to the city following disasters. So that is what we are using for these projects.
Thank you, Lucy.
Sure.
All right, we have a question about beautification. Will there be any beautification or green space created inside the detention, such as with Spelman? So I know not all of these projects are detention projects, but I believe she may be referring to
Spillman Basin is a detention basin that's going to be sodded. We don't have any features as such. This is for storage of floodwaters, and it's going to be sodded.
Thank you. All right, I have another question in reference to Spelman. Is there a firm date when Spelman will be completed? We are working on a tree planting plan. So I guess, yes, Sherry's question is there a firm date or in which season will the Spelman project be completed?
I think we do have project team online. Let me see.
So currently, Spelman, the completion is summer of 2025, and our summer months include July, August, September. So it is construction. So, you know, depending on the weather, if we are on time, on target with our completion date, so at the latest, it should be towards the end of September. But if anything should change, you can always refer to the latest news on the project page for Spelman at engagehouston.org.
Thank you, Kenya. All right. So we have a question about Cambridge Village Park. What are additional actions in addition to flood mitigation for Cambridge Village Park? What are the additional actions in addition to the flood mitigation for Cambridge Village Park?
So the Cambridge Village Park is drainage enhancement as well as a benefit to the parks. We are doing some enhancements to the park as well. There's going to be some features within the detention pond, walkway, pavilions, and beautification is going to be included.
Yep, just to add on to that, the soccer field where the detention basin will interact with, that will be redone as well. There will be also some enhancements to the exercise area and the playgrounds with shade structures, and then the trail around the park that's connects throughout the park for walking, that will be redone as well.
Thank you, Jesse. And Chanu. All right. Okay, do we have any other questions for our project teams here today? All right. You're welcome, Santel. Thank you for joining us and asking the question about Cambridge Village Park. All right. So do we have any other questions for the attendees here today for our project team? Okay. Well, in that case, that wraps up our Q&A session for this meeting. On behalf of Houston Public Works, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all the council districts, including District B, District C, District H, and District K, and all the council members and staff members. Thank you for your support. I also want to thank the project team, the public engagement team, and most importantly, you, our community members and stakeholders. Thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. Until next time, thank you again and have a great night.